are in the presence of royalty. Bow or suffer my wrath.
Good work! Now it's no that's you must go further into Crockencommon's lair, defeat him, and take back the Eye of Croc. Then we can find the Order of the Fang at last. Splendid! We go on. Then repeat the ancient words I taught you.
You do a bright light.
I need to gather one or two other things here. Meet me back in the Altar of Kings. We can continue from there. Excellent. Now that we go speak with Sergeant Major Talbot by the lake outside. Tell him we may have found a way to set things right again.
The hair on the back of your neck begins to stand up.
Student of balance, I will grant your wish, but only if you prove you are worthy. You must fight for what you believe in. Defeat this Kraken if you can.
Eagle approach back there, buddy.
I got nothing to hide. Just kicking back in the back seat here. My chauffeur driving me around. Hey, man.
Isn't the Demon Hunter the Fellhammer in Argus? Or is it just in the Twisting Nether?
No idea.
Is there anything good that comes out of chests anymore?
Which chest?
Just like a Laystone lockbox.
The answer is no.
Grace.
Amen.
Gold's always good, but nothing.
Disappointment comes out.
I mean, a mob doesn't come out, so it's better than that, I guess.
But you can get
But they
yours
don't have a
from
boat.
me.
There's not a boat. It can't not be a boat. Well, I've never seen a boat. I guess it could be a boat. It might be a boat. Probably, boss. Probably.
Fair enough. Oh, I'd asked a couple minutes ago, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, I'd actually physically asked.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I turned in all my rep things that I had ground out before, and I had a whole bunch of just stuff that was on like world quests, and still I'm only at 3 billion.
Billion. Clicky clicky.
Kitty, that's racist. Like, we're on their ship. Would you go to an Indian bistro and say, ugh, these brown dudes again?
Okay, okay.
All not
You
talking
mean
English
would
and
I
refusing to serve
again,
pork and chicken?
or
Is there any way to get from the Vindicar to the mainland?
There's a portal in the
you
base
mean the portal?
by the gnome. Is that what she's on?
It's in the basement opposite the crucible.
It's right next to the guy you have to talk to. One of the quests is pretty much go talk to the gnome that's sitting next to the portal, and he points out that there's a portal right there.
This is like
And then you question
when it
his
was
lack of shoes.
originally released. So
Right, and then you question his lack of shoes.
You
Yeah.
could question why Dalaran takes so long to load, but then you'd be a heretic.
It's not that Dalaran takes long to load, it's your eyes take too long to load.
oh snap.
That's some Jaden Smith shit right there. For a moment, I was hoping to fuck that was Corey driving into people.
Sounds like something you would do.
I don't know, Niv would prance on a unicorn into a group of enemies.
I did see it.
Don't worry guys, I got all the interrupts apparently.
Yeah, interrupts for days,
That
son.
sigil silence is too good.
Watch as my infinite army slaughters them all.
Oh, don't say that, otherwise then I'll make it everything's immune to it like they did with Spell Reflect.
Their side, and they by mine. Together,
And
we will end your crusade.
Those siphons.
Kitty's lust for genocide is satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Sweet lemon time.
There's still a red guy, though. Obviously a terrorist.
Clearly.
Okay, so did we find out who's doing the absorbs?
Sorry, I'm laughing. Sure, just sent in. Like, you do have comms, right? He's like, yeah, is it needed?
No, not for Kill Jaden. There's no communication that needs to happen on this fight.
Yeah, he sent me the little smiley face, too, so he must be getting on here. I mean, Flicker's down here.
Why aren't we typing everything? Are we new?
Because we're antisocial and we need help.
Because we're keeping comms clear for when Ping wants to start talking about the new strategy or whatever we're doing.
That too.
Yeah, the strategies we're killing him.
Kill Jaden.
That's a good strategy.
It's a pretty solid one. As
Mhm.
long as everyone sticks to it, we win. It's a
Keep
John
hitting
Madden
it
situation.
until it's dead.
Alright, well, so we're basically setting this up so we can try to push as much DPS through and manage the Armageddon. So we'll have less Armageddons with this number of people than we've been having previously. Less swirls to have to soak. How about that? Not necessarily less actual Armageddons. If we do this right and we get through phase 1 and phase 2 with no deaths and can push the DPS, we should only have 5 Armageddons. So the two in the intermission phase need to be handled by the tanks. So I don't care who goes first, but you guys can figure that out. We'll have 1 in phase 1, and then hopefully 2 in phase 2. If we have more than 2, then how long does it cool down another walk?
2 minutes.
Alright, so it should be up again if we have to do it on the last one. So, Niv, why don't you take the first one?
Okay.
And then Honk, take the second one, which should be the first one in the phase 2. And Shiro take the third one.
Isn't Turtle shorter?
Turtle's 5 minutes?
I guess with PvP talents it's shorter.
3 minutes.
It's 1.5 minutes with PvP talents, that's why.
In PvP, it's all the time, isn't it? When you're fighting a hunter.
So did we figure out what works for a Demon Hunter tank?
I am not Demon Hunter tank. I don't know what your ability is that would soak.
I don't have an ability that would soak that much damage. I have Last Resort, which allows me to die and come back once every 8 minutes.
Yeah, you don't need a super big cooldown for it.
I think
As a tank.
unbuffed it's 8
Armageddon,
million.
you know. I actually forgot to pop a cooldown once and still survived it.
Yeah, I think it's only 8 million damage for the big one.
Alright, since we have this many people, make sure you hit your flask whip now and take another one.
But yeah, some kind of cooldown would be helpful. That was almost one shot, but...
Alright, so because of the tightness of things, we have to hit everything. So we gotta manage every mechanic. Now, it should be easier to do. This size group makes the mechanics a little bit easier to deal with. But if we can't push phase 2 fast enough, we're going to get a really, really nasty overlap. So we'll just get to it, and we'll see how far we can get that into phase 2 with the DPS. So the last overlap is going to basically be a whaling guy, or maybe it's the three guys, a beam and an Armageddon all at the same time, which is going to be pretty difficult for a group this size to do. So anyway, group setups are group 1 red, 2 green, 3 moon, 4 blue. Obviously the tanks have to be somewhere, so, but the tanks aren't soaking out of those groups. So I did have group 4 to be primarily caster people. Kitty, is that okay? Did I put you on that side?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so with that, am I covering over with 4s?
No, you need to cover. Just do your thing. I mean, if you guys shouldn't be picking up the little ones anyway, probably because of the dot it leaves on you. I mean, if it's that or leaving it exposed, then yeah, pick it up. But we should be able to get the little ones, even if that means somebody has to take 2.
Ooh, Ventus Rune.
All right, so I don't see. I don't really think there's anything else that's going to change from what we've been doing. Everybody in here has been doing this before, so just make sure you're covering your big Armageddons as you need to, and then cover all the swirls. Everybody get a second flask?
I don't even have first flask.
Yeah, pick up 2.
I would prioritize DPS though. For Ventus runes.
Oh, are we doing Vantage runes? I haven't seen one.
I have a few. I'm gonna give them to the lower DPS. Keep your money. I don't want your money.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
How much do you think do these things cost?
Wait, we're getting free money?
Not for you, not for you.
I guess I can go get one of these. Do you guys want to send me back?
Pre-potting,
whatever.
let's not forget.
Yeah, so make sure, I mean, does anybody need pre-pots or pots for pre-potting and less spotting? We should be able to hit 2. I mean, it's going to really help. So if you need prolonged powers or whatever the other one is, Old War, I guess. Push on the Old War. Yeah.
I apparently have an invalid target. I cannot use this.
Target him.
Okay. It used to just activate, but I guess it was also for a specific boss, right?
Yeah, these are just for Tomb.
Should I go get one of these runes?
Who's giving out runes?
I've got
it can't hurt.
3 left for the lower DPS.
Okay. Can I get a summon back?
Yep. Now you can throw a portal up. Closet up.
I don't even know, what are the things worth now?
I don't even know if they have killed Jaden on the auction house.
I panic every time
It's
shit's
not
a
called Kill
lizard.
Jaden, it's called
Oh.
Tomb
We
of
were just
Sargeras.
talking about this, yeah, just for the tomb. It's not for a specific boss.
Is it colon? Can someone link one? Okay, let's see.
You said colon.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
You have my thanks.
Got a couple. Alright. I'm good. Target him?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
Did you hand them all out, Corey? What you
I
had?
got 2 more who need some open trade.
Take them.
Yeah, might as well use them up.
They're good for 2 more days or until the end of the week. Drop whistle's the best. Okay, from the things we haven't seen yet, when we get to the shadowy version of this, has there any mechanics change in that for Heroic? There's ads in there, is there not? Other than the regular ones? When we get to the dark phase.
I'm sorry, what?
There's more ads in the dark phase, or there's still a static amount?
Don't know the answer to that.
Fair enough.
I think there's a static like 4 or 5. I don't know.
I'm just wondering if for the essentially for the stages we haven't seen yet, is there any major mechanic changes from what we normally were at?
Not in the first 2 phases. The last one, well, not until after the second intermission. Okay. You've seen the whaling ad. You've seen all the changes up to that point. Once we do phase 3, you'll have the orbs. So.
Like the dropping orbs that push you around?
The flame orbs that target people that aren't the tanks, so you don't need to worry about it.
Well, you do need to worry about it because you can't be in the path of an orb.
Right, and you'll want to make sure you're not the closest one to them, because it'll basically spawn at a spot, then everybody needs to move away except for who needs to be kiting it.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever's closest is going to attach to. No, Bella, we cannot hear you.
Fantastic.
I don't know what happened.
Kind of proximity aggro?
Yes.
Is there a boss in Black Temple that does that?
I don't know, we're trying to get Bella's comms working again. I don't really want to deal with somebody not being able to talk.
Okay, is there a typo in the heroic version of Felclaws?
Can I hear you, man? We're gonna give it a shot though here.
Black, that is a tiny ass car.
It's not a car. It's a tricycle.
It's a Mario Kart.
You made it even more childish.
Yep.
Alright.
See the headlights?
Sorry.
It's a goblin head.
Yep.
Okay, let's assist them real quick.
5.
I may need a screenshot of that
Alright,
later.
go ahead. Get assist now.
1.
That was an interesting decision.
Okay.
Oh, he's pissed.
Good pre-pops.
So was there a countdown and I just didn't see it then?
No, there's nothing.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
I
There
did a
was?
pull
There
timer.
was.
There's no
I didn't
timer.
see anything.
I did a pull timer.
Okay, ads are coming out.
You did, but DBM did.
Or else smooth.
Singularity coming up.
In the middle. Get yourself on the corner.
No, we didn't get the second Armageddon.
I'll take first.
Neat.
Fall before your master.
It's on Moon, guys.
Singularity on Moon.
5.
And on the inside.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Who will share?
Spread out.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckon. Who will share your fate? Fall before your master.
Singularity on red.
4, 3,
Outside.
2, 1.
Consume them all.
Alright, he's coming back down. One.
Got another one on blue.
Oh shit.
The ad back here.
Alright.
Ow.
So wait. Jump up.
We have 3 ranged in blue. We shouldn't be having that kind of problem.
Unless the range already had a dot on it.
Struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the burning.
From what I saw, they did not.
Alright, just watch that. Just go with the group skin. Group 1 is red, 2 is moon.
2 is
Two's
green.
3 is moon, and 4 is blue. So stag, obviously stag kitty, Lex is all on blue side. So
I didn't realize we were going to be short. I saw 3 of them, and I knew we had 3 in our team, and we did not have debuffs, so I thought we were okay.
yeah, I was trying to watch it. Look like I didn't see that one over there. So no, 4 is blue. Sure. 3 is moon.
Do more gooder.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you alright?
Yay, now you can make Gwen Master Looter.
I'm not coming. I'm sitting tonight for the 14 cap.
But if it's 15, then it's a multiple of 5 and we win.
Except for the fact then you get an extra Armageddon.
But win, Gwen, it rhymes, wins every time.
Or dropping a feast.
Yeah, that's alright. I got him.
So can we humor me, and while we're eating here, just do a trial timer to make sure that it works now?
Okay,
Yeah, there we go.
That's weird. It's the exact same thing I did.
4, 3.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
No.
It was
did not
weird
see it
because
the first time.
you did the ready check and everybody had check marks, but it never told me everyone was ready too.
That's weird.
Did you not update your DBM?
No, I did just before the raid.
DBM's not even
And that's
involved
not
in
the
the ready
new
check.
one. It was out on Thursday or Friday. They had a DBM come out, so it's old technically.
All right, everybody ready?
Told me that time. Guys, see that? Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my fate. Come face the shadows within your own soul. Liberation beckons.
Big one on Moon.
Add.
Careful at the center.
Holy crap. Watch out, watch out. Just don't collapse too much in the center.
Big one.
I got it.
Square.
Larry on red.
5, 4.
Yeah, that one killed me outright apparently.
Get on red, get on red.
1.
Who will share your fate?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Who will share your fate?
Still need you on white.
What at the back then?
Moon.
Singularity on
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
Alright, should come back down.
Cannot resist your own fate.
Damn fine, Edward.
That was beautiful.
It's right at his foot.
Damn it. Give me up.
Kill that.
Singularity on blue.
Singularity in the middle.
Middle.
Get that crap out of here.
Do not be in front of him.
Well, I got knocked to him, so...
Yeah, Felclaws is a cone now.
Now?
Again.
Oh god, this is bad timing.
Someone get the big
Oh,
one.
sure.
Someone get the big one.
Yeah. I think it was. Sure, was that one yours? No, you were dead, so.
Yep.
Alright, live it.
If you know you're gonna get knocked, mind where you're gonna get knocked into.
Yeah, that was. First death was mine. That was my bad. Sorry.
What clipped you?
The big one. I was just trying to squeeze in around it and stood in the edge of it.
Edging, huh?
I can't see how much damage I actually took from that one Armageddon.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I just gotta clean up a few things here. So.
Yeah,
yeah.
When he has Felclaws, all his melee attacks count as a cone in front of him. That's what you gotta watch out for now. Instead of just Felclaws putting the debuff on you.
Right. Yeah, it was hitting for 16.4 million is what I got hit for from that Armageddon.
You guys getting taunts down, right?
Yeah, taunts
I know
are
it
fine.
was- Okay, good. Alright, everybody's ready.
Armageddon is obviously Kill Jaden as the source.
Yes.
Which is not its own. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
There's one right under his feet.
Singulary's coming.
Still gonna explode.
Beware. Consume them all. Fall before your master.
5, 4, 3,
On red.
1.
Who will share?
No.
Four, 3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Armageddon.
Will share your fate. Fall before your master.
Singularity is red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
Spread them out. Come down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Face your destiny.
So yeah. Clarity on red.
I'm gonna taunt him back to the middle.
I will. Actually, you get him back up. I just tried to clear him out so he wouldn't have cone damage.
Singularity in the center.
I'll get the larger one.
Move. Second for Armageddon. There we go. Alright, corner and find over them.
So he's right there.
Where?
He's at green.
You got it. No. Metrios.
Who's the last one?
Over on Moon, over here.
Yeah, he's over between Moon, Blue, and the back.
Oh, now he ran.
Come on, guys.
Somehow you survived. Destruction.
He's got a. Alright.
Darkness, if you have any personals, just use them, because it's gonna hurt.
Alright, we're gonna get the orb. When it spawns out, I'll take the first one. Move away from it.
Ah, fuck, man.
I see.
Well, at least we know how that looks like.
Alright, so it's gonna spawn, everyone needs to get away from it except for whoever's gonna take it.
4,
I was trying to stay close, but I can't stay right on it, or else it'll hit me. So.
I was gonna say the further you go, the smaller the explosion radius too.
Yeah, the important thing is just to get it over near the rift.
Azeroth shall fall to the
We're doing stupid good, though.
I always saw phase 3 for the first time. So. Alright, so did we get a 6th Armageddon there? We have to...
Don't know.
Well, hold on. So, did Honk, Niv, you guys took yours, Shiro took yours, then Niv, you got us another one, right?
Yeah, but that's just because it was in green and I was there and my nether walk was up.
Alright, Shiro, did you take...
No, Nib took it.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's good then. We only had 5.
I popped my tattoos, my immolation, and I put my fiery brand on, and I went demon form, and I still ended up with sub 1 million hit points after that. I don't know why I'm taking so much damn damage.
I just popped at 20% and it took me down like 70% health.
Like I say, I don't know why I'm taking that much damage.
Well, for living through it, it's fine. If it becomes a problem, we'll have to figure something else out.
Are we having a ranged kite it?
No, we're gonna have a range kite. We hadn't set kites up yet. I hadn't bothered setting it up until.
Oh, I see.
I'd like to use the immunity. People who have immunities. I mean, demon hunters are fine too. They just got to be able to get away from it quick. Because you really don't have to. It's not like kiting it like you kite an ad in another fight. You just have to be close to it. Then once it spawns, you need to zip away from it, move towards the rift, and let it hit you whenever it's near the rift.
Shiro is going to be the best choice for that because he can also keep DPSing and just kite it for quite some time.
Yeah, but you don't want to kite it. You don't want to just kite it around. You want to literally just drag it to wherever the rift is spawning, let it hit you, and then go back to what you're doing.
Oh,
it's
also
more.
disengage.
Yeah, and Pallet does not actually give you. It doesn't do damage when it spawns. The problem is if you're too close to it and it spawns and it hits you immediately, it's just going to blow up right there. So you want to be close to it, but you want whoever's kiting needs to be the closest one to it, but far enough away that it's not going to hit him immediately.
Can we move the boss or something? Like there was nowhere to run. If I'd gone any further, I would have been in the Fellclaws.
Just back away from the boss for 2 seconds so that we don't blow up.
Yeah, I think it's better to just not DPS and let that fixate properly than to worry about DPSing right now.
I was way out of range, but there was no way to come back in. It was just weird.
Alright, well, first time we saw it, so.
Yeah.
Assuming Shiro uses his well, how about that? Why won't we do that? So Niv, go ahead and take the 5th one if your the other walk's gonna be up, the 5th Armageddon. And then Shiro worry about the first orb. And you don't need to have a full immunity for it. I mean, sure, you can use your turtle ship if you want, but
that's the only immunity I have.
I'm just saying, if somebody else has it, you don't need to have a full immunity. You just need to be able to
survive
it. You need some kind of damage cooldown. What did we say? Was it? It's fire, right? It's not. That can't be physical. I'll look it up just to make sure. But
does it change directions? Is it always following the closest player, or is
it initially targets the one player and then it follows them till it impacts?
Right.
I assume it's a fixate.
It was doing some weird zigzagging.
Yeah, if a person runs, whoever it targeted, they need to basically have a clear line from the place it spawns to where the rift is. So everybody, DPS, tanks, healers, all need to see where that rift is, see where it's spawning, and get out of the path between those two places. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be moving around anywhere else. I mean, you're not going to kite it around the circle or anything, or the platform. You're going to kite it right to where the rift is, let it hit you, and that's it.
But the rift wasn't up that I saw.
No.
It was.
Yeah, it was up on the side over here between blue and red. It's the big green swirly thing on the side. It's not on the ground.
That darkness phase took a lot longer though because that one ad though.
Yeah. So when I say the rift, it's not the rift that we stand in. I mean that does come out of that same rift. I'm talking about it's like a portal, giant portal looking thing in the sky or kind of in the air. So the flaming orb is fire damage. So yeah, any kind of damage reduction is gonna mitigate.
Physical or magical?
Magic.
So then, yeah, my fiery brand doesn't really.
Alright, sorry, I didn't set up feast up.
No one's doing logs.
Oh shit. What's that here?
Meh.
I started them. I can send them to somebody who can upload them.
You haven't started?
Yeah, I just started them.
Okay. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Obliteration Beckman.
Big one,
I'll
right
take this
up
one.
against him.
One on red, someone needs to get it.
Ah, shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a bit spicy.
Little.
Alright, wipe it out.
Four, 3.
Insolent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the nether.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I saw the one in red, and there's two of us next to it, and I didn't see the second one.
I do not like the talent Spectral Deflection.
What's wrong with it?
I can't keep enough stacks of bone armor up.
What?
Because every hit that does more than 25% of my health takes an extra stack of bone armor away. I'm spending all my runes casting Morrowind.
That means you're taking way less damage.
Yeah, but I can't Death Strike at all.
But Death Strike doesn't use runes.
Yeah, but I'm not really building any rage because I'm only doing a rage building attack once every like 4 seconds when 2 runes are off.
I'll
He was AFK a sec.
Yeah. When?
He said he was.
Before the last pull?
No, literally after he died.
Oh.
That is a solid analogy there, Halato. Don't know if it's accurate, but it's an analogy.
Wait, what? Runic power comes from your Morrowind.
And Heartstrike.
Yeah, but you don't have to use Heartstrike. It's actually kind of bad against one target.
You're welcome, friendo.
But I can't build up enough runic power to do a Death Strike more than like once every 10 seconds if all I'm doing is spamming Morrowind.
I don't follow. It gives the same amount of runic as Heartstrike.
Yeah, it takes twice as many runes.
but it gives double the amount.
No. It's almost exactly the same. It's like 35, it's 18 and 20, I think, are the differences. Heart Strike gives 18, Marrow Rend gives 20.
I run Blood Drinker. So I think, well, Mythic tanks run Blood Mirror, but I don't know if that makes sense in Heroic. I haven't experimented.
Sure, two completely different lines in the talent tree.
Yeah, I know. I think Spectral Deflection is really good, but if you're not soaking the big soaks, then it's fine.
Pal is coming back. His computer shut down.
I was thinking of taking Blood Mirror, but Purgatory saved my ass a lot of times.
Also, I think Rune Tap is really good for this fight.
I was using it last time, I kind of liked it. Went back to Foul Bulwark just because I was running around questing. Yeah, Rune Tap's nice for that last hit of Fell Claws.
Yeah, I would run Rune Tap, and I would keep Spectral Deflection, and I would run Blood Drinker.
So ultimately, with the big one, Demon Spikes won't help me do the damage reduction. It's going to be my Empowered Wards, my Immolation, and Fiery Brand.
I don't know anything about Vengeance.
Well, Demon Spikes is only just physical.
And that's all he does is physical.
Except for the Meteors, which is fire damage apparently.
Meteors are still physical.
The fire damage was the orb.
Oh. So then my wards and my immolation will not help me.
No.
Cool.
I'm fucked? Neat.
Pretty much. They literally like gutted the physical reduction out of Demon Hunters.
Oh, you're living through the one you have to take, so.
Well, well. I prefer to have my demon form up when I'm taking Foul Claws just to make sure it's a little bit easier than just taking that one. That's why I like taking the first one. I have a better chance of having my Metamorphosis back up by the time I need to take him.
I just pool raid so I can Death Strike every time he hits me.
Is our Panda Bear alive again, or is he still trying to come back in? He's probably fighting the loading boss.
I don't know. He said he was getting everything started back up again. So that's the last text I got from him.
Oh, Zavrik's Magnum Opus. It's so helpful.
Let's go, Pala.
It'd be wonderful if he was dealing with a Windows update.
Speaking of that, I got a tablet today, and goddamn. Thing's only got 32 gigs of memory on it, but it's like half of it's already gone for OS.
Oh yeah, you need like 128 at least minimum on tablets.
Especially Windows ones.
Oh no, Windows One you need like double that.
Oh, I know. There's gonna be a micro SD going in that bitch like right now.
Yay, Pala's back.
Thank the Lord.
Oh yeah, there's been like 2 gigs worth of just patches for Windows alone. I ended up going with the Switch one.
Alright, people are back. That was kind of back.
Black, turn towards me and I will give you Photoshop greatness.
Cookie Feast will be coming up here in 15 or flasks, sorry.
Alright, I think I can work with that. Thank you.
Thank you for the cookies. What trinket does the strength of will come from there, Flag?
What?
The strength of will? What trinket is that one?
Strength of... Oh, it's Cradle of Anguish.
Okay. Having essentially concordance popped at all times is nice.
Alright, everybody's ready?
Let's do this!
That was better soaking by red side. 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were fools to follow me
I almost thought he said ass cheeks.
Ads coming in. Singularity in the middle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon's coming.
That was just embarrassing for me.
On red?
Singularity in red.
5,
Are you off the platform?
4,
Yeah, I thought I was close enough, but apparently not.
Res?
1.
I can pop, I just don't want to do it when I'm gonna die immediately.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
A lot on green.
On blue, yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
Spread those guys out. Back in. Armageddon's.
There's one at his feet.
I got it, I got it.
Ed?
Red, singularity.
Singularity on red.
2, 1.
In the middle.
There in the middle.
5, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1.
I'm gonna pull him back to the middle.
How did we miss that one? There was like 8 people on it. I call bullshit.
That hurt.
You'll do a good job of it quickly.
Insult, mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether.
You guys should have stood on it.
So I'm audible now?
Barely.
I can hear you though, kind of.
You dirty troll cunt, get out of my way.
My thoughts, but I didn't say them.
There's pig leg and Kodo leg to have. Get out of my way.
There's meat on rocks, and I want mine.
Doesn't look like a very healthy feast.
Depends if you're Atkins or not. I sweat gravy!
Blasts are probably going down, so.
I'm sure that ham is at least salt cured or something. Is that a dinosaur foot?
It's a Kodo foot. Or a raptor. I don't know, a Kodo technically dinosaur?
The feet is where the meat is.
I don't know, that doesn't look like a Kodo foot. Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, that would be as big as the table, man.
I don't know, does it have to be a mature Kodo?
Everybody's ready, guys.
Ah,
Kodo
field
veal.
Kodos. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Beware. Rains upon you. Give into your fear, your desire.
Singularity in the middle. I'm standing.
Beware.
Only we could get him down like 6 seconds sooner.
Thank you, Shiro.
Singularity on red.
5, 4.
Get on red, guys. Get on red. Get on red.
Jesus, that life grip almost killed me.
Four,
You're not dead though, so it's good.
1.
Again.
A lot of
Over
moon.
there, get the one over there.
An inevitable destruction now.
Singularity red.
4.
Red, 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 red. Get up here.
2, 1.
No.
Are you chopping right away? Because he's on.
There's one right behind the tanks.
Got it.
Oh, that was close.
Thank you so much.
Kill that.
Alien ad.
It's on red again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2.
Do not stand in front of me.
I'll taunt him back after claws.
Yep. That was only 4.
Singularity.
Singularity in the middle, yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon coming up. It's ready to soak. Especially green. It's kind of far away.
Blue's gonna need someone to soak
Get
it.
in,
I'm not
get
over
in,
there.
get in.
2,
1% phase change. If you look, sometimes you can see them.
You will not yield. Fall into dark. Find me, champion.
Not in blue.
I will grant you sight.
Find him yet? He's on red.
There was pinged.
There might have been an ad in Moon, I think. Or they teleport.
Kill it faster. This is hurting.
Can't see it.
It's in the center right now.
Okay, darkness. This is gonna hurt.
Block in.
Not if I can stop it.
I know, that was beautiful.
Fuck you, red dude. Terrorist.
Alright, sure, you get the first door. Obelisk, move him.
Obelisks.
Move him, move him, move him.
Avoid the orb.
A lasered.
Well, now I know how fast it goes.
Nope.
That was my fault.
I had that one going
You did.
fine.
You did. I got in the way.
Fall, hero. 1.
Who will share
4,
fate?
3, 2, 1.
Run, Kitty, you're a laser.
Azeroth
So-
shall fall to the Burning Legion.
I think people are moving around too much because I dropped too quickly. That's why I went down.
Well, we got lasered by the obelisk. We need to get the boss in a better spot.
Well, I got nicked by a fell claws, and so mine, I was starting already screwed up.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Try my best. His cone is very large. It's not just like a 45. It's like pretty
We
much
also
his
learned
entire
those
frontal area.
the orbs are quite fast.
Yeah, I mean, there's no like kiting it around indefinitely. It's kited to the
Cut it to a corner.
Outside of 10 yards.
kited to the rift and be done. So yeah, Niv, Shiro handled that first one. Niv was handling that second one just fine. So
Darkness of Souls, followed by the Flaming Detonation, followed by the Obelisk. Took me a while.
I blew up from the detonation. I didn't think I was that close.
Yeah, his Armageddon, the straight shot is 21.2 million damage.
yeah, your 20% or 30% should be fine for that, but for a tank.
I'm consistently taking 11.6 million.
Alright, so on the orbs, since we're seeing those, assuming Shiro you're taking the first one, then let's just go right through the cycle. Niv, then Honk.
Wait, what?
For the flaming orbs. Assuming Shiro's taking that first one, then let's just go right through the back to the cycle of immunities.
Yeah, you may not have saw my message. If you want my turtle shell to be up for that kite, I can't take the second Armageddon. It's not up in time. I have to be the first one or none.
So Shiro, take the first one then. I have no problem taking the second one. The 2 minute or whatever, 2 minute cooldown on Netherwalk means that it'll be up.
Oh, are you talking about on the second Armageddon? Or the second orb?
Armageddon.
Alright, so let's go with the Armageddons again. So Shiro's taking the first one, then Niv, then Honk. As far as the DPS ones, I realize the tanks are taking their two.
Yeah, not counting the tank ones, the Shiro, myself, Honk.
Okay.
Now, Shiro, I'm assuming that's phase 2 after the intermission, correct? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, Shiro, that'd be the very first one that comes out before the orb drops.
Oh, I was talking about I can take the first one after the intermission. Then it would be up by that one.
Alright, that's fine. So Niv, take the first Armageddon in
All right.
phase 1.
All
Then
right.
Shiro, then Niv, and then Shiro, then Honk. So Honk, you and Shiro are switching your Armageddons. And then Shiro take the first orb, and then Niv, and then Honk. Alright, everyone's ready?
Actually, I lied. I didn't eat. I was typing messages. I've eaten enough.
Good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Rains upon you.
Big one right behind him.
2 on red.
I need some milk on red there.
I got it.
2, 1.
Team area in the middle.
We almost skipped it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckon. Consume them all.
That was kind of awkward.
Who will save you now?
5,
Singularity green.
4,
Don't get it.
Green side. Green side.
Who will share your fate?
Red flame. Let's make sure 5 arrows apart. Alright.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
I can't take any more.
Lot on moon, guys.
Before your master.
On blue.
Singularity down blue.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
Spread these out. Taking on them.
You'll have to taunt him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Face your destiny.
So you need me to get this one, right, Shiro?
No, this one's mine.
Alright.
Assuming I'm not big.
There's one right behind him, and one right beside.
There's one right, yeah, like right in front of him.
Dad back here.
So it's the next one that I get, right?
I thought it was Honk, but
Honk's out now.
On moon.
Singularity on moon.
4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1.
hopefully we don't get it.
Center.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll taunt him back to the middle.
I can't move.
Who's got the big
Big
one?
one, my moon.
4, 3, 2.
I think there was one right in front of
There.
him.
Alright, jump off. Did we actually miss one, or did we?
Yeah, I saw it at the last second. It was at his feet.
I covered big one because Honk was large and couldn't get it.
Jump on the big one covering it.
Yeah, we should be able to count 4, right?
And then that time, I took 2 million damage less from that hail.
Good.
After doing what? Rune tap?
No, I wasn't doing any. Like, I popped the regular cooldowns that I normally take, and I normally am taking 11.6, and this time I took 9.4.
Nice.
So, sure, it works.
I think I used Rune Tap and Icebound Fortitude, and it took about 40-ish% of my health.
Yeah, like
It's
I
like
say,
9 million.
I don't know what is causing me to take so much damage. Like, even with a physical damage reduction from my armor, I have 40% damage reduction. That's
You wearing
before
that-
any cooldowns.
Alright.
You wearing that Gul'dan trinket?
If you're wearing the Gul'dan trinket, don't.
No, I'm wearing Shifting Cosmic Sliver and then the Reliquary of the Damned. I'm not wearing the thing that costs me health after I pop it.
Alright, so we gotta just watch out. I mean, any, tanks, melee, whoever's in the middle, just make sure you're looking down at his feet. There's a whole bunch of shit going on with the ads and everything else, but we can't afford those to go off.
Okay, in that situation, is it advisable for a tank to stand on
Yes.
a period?
If
No, I mean if it's underneath his feet, just
if
as
you
that
see
clear
it,
all-
if you see it, call it out. If nobody can get to it, then stand in it.
Okay. I know it's an all or nothing type thing, but I mean just as a general rule, if there's one like right at his feet, kind of where we're standing, do we just shift over and take it? Period.
Well, I mean, if it's right in front of him,
If
then
nobody
yeah,
else can
call.
take it, yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean if we can take it, period, just
No, I'd rather you not take it if we can avoid it, because it leaves a dot on you. But if you see it at the last minute, then get in it. If you see it early enough, call it out, and somebody will pick it up.
AMS prevents the dot for DKs.
Yep.
So you can soak 2, you can soak 1, and then right before the second one hits, you AMS and you get no debuff.
Yep, that's what I've been doing. Soaking, it's on the second one, just using AMS right before it hits. All right, ready? No, who's waiting? Shiro.
Yep. Because the dot is fire. The meteor impact is physical, but the dot is fire.
This entire instance is stupid that way, though.
Shiro. Okay, Shiro's back. We're ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my people. Can you face the shadows within your own soul and brain? Beware is upon you.
Big one's right behind him.
Nice.
Obliteration, consume them all.
We're going on green.
Fall before
Got another
your
one on moon.
master.
Okay.
Fall, hero.
5,
No.
4,
On moon.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Oh, I got knocked off. Fuck.
Alright, wipe it out. 2 dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Reigns upon who will share your fate. A meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
What killed you, Shiro?
Armageddon Rain?
Oh, okay. Just the dot afterwards?
It's Armageddon, Armageddon, bursting, Armageddon, Armageddon, dead.
How many did you soak?
Should have just been one.
Who dares summon me?
Were you super far away?
That was standing in my Armageddon.
Well, sir, it was the Batman of Armageddon.
Batman. Alright. Yeah, well, we're gonna rake up to this pole, guys, so.
Good, I need alcohol.
Alright.
Just kill him and then we can be done.
5,
There you go.
4,
Yeah, how that?
3, 2, 1.
You refuse to follow me here. Obliteration beckons. Give in to your fear, your desire.
2, 1.
Slayer in them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And let me reap.
Oh.
I think it was on top of me.
Obliteration, consume them all. Who will save you now?
Singularity on red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who will share your fate?
4, 3.
I can't take one in well, I can't take one in red.
Reigns of who will share your
Big one on green.
fall. Fall before your
Singularity on green. We missed one.
5,
Someone
No.
died in it.
Yeah, Stag died.
2,
Soaking, playing with me.
consume
Swipe it out.
fall, hero.
This isn't what I meant when I said kill him.
Alright, take a break. Once we ever get right back.
Azeroth shall fall to
I'll
the
pop the feast
Burning
after the break, so.
acid belcher bigger than your mammoth.
I want an acid belcher.
I think it's fucking huge.
You know what we should do is just tell Valen or Illidan to fight him while we fight the ads that come up.
Well, you know, the Khadgar just hangs out by the front of the ship.
I'm still okay with that. We don't need to move him into blizzards or nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's see who's back. Alright, food's up, so. Shoot your booze, Flack.
Hell yeah. Beer and nuts. Let's go. Let me know if I'm not running in a straight line. Does it actually belch acid? Press spacebar. No, it doesn't.
Disappointed.
Man, everybody's got these damn things except for me.
Yeah, who do you get them off of?
No, some of the rares.
The rares.
Or in. Bex, you back yet?
Oh, yeah? Well, I got this derpy mana ray. Check it out.
Orange one looks better.
Those are kind of derpy.
Actually, the purple ones look pretty cool too.
I like the gray one. Next.
It looks like shoe leather.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. I think you missed the feast though.
Probably. I can just eat some crit food. You don't have to waste another feast. Sorry, I came back, sat down, put my computer in my lap, and then immediately my cat started whining because he had no food.
Damn cats.
Indeed.
I smell sauteed vegetables. Damn neighbors.
Yeah, the bear now. Whee!
Our DPS is looking good, guys. Yeah, just gotta keep those mechanics handled and get some more shots in phase 3, for at least one more shot. All right, everybody's ready.
This battle shall be your last.
One right behind the tanks.
Happened there.
Immunity decided to not go off for some reason.
Surprise! You're not immune. Or immune to living.
Singular in the middle. Don't stand in it.
Take the one and moon.
5, 4, 3,
Singularity on blue.
4,
Blue.
2, 1.
No, I saw Halado fly up.
I was too busy trying not to die. Oh wait, reincarnate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
They are all on blue.
Looks like we're all covered.
It was secretly my attempt to play the debuff.
Singular on green.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread them out.
I'm sorry, hello? Sir? One of the ads Velen should fight has aggroed?
Armageddons. Cover.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Get dead back here.
Singularity on blue.
Just
Center.
Alright, center. Armageddon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Out of your corners.
Find them.
You will not yield. Fall into dark. Find me, champions, and I will grant you.
Not green.
He's on green.
Go to the ping.
Right? Apparently he's on the other side of.
Between green and red, if you haven't found him yet.
Got like an old pally buff. Fucking short ass thing. Alright.
Okay.
Back in the middle.
I don't have the spare link.
Alright. Well,
Use cooldowns.
Darkness. Shout. Something.
Shiri on the first orb.
Yep.
Obelisk really bad.
We gotta keep moving them. Keep moving.
I'm going away.
Did you get the next one?
Yes, I can.
Orbs.
Away from it. Away from the orb.
Obelisk.
Took forever to hit me though.
Alright, we gotta get in the darkness, guys. Let's hear it.
Not yet, though.
Oh, no, not yet.
Go now. Ow.
Should be an orb coming. Got one tank down, so. Alright, much better, guys.
We dead to Obelisk, so we gotta make sure.
Well, what I learned was that, number one, that orb moves really slow, and number two, don't stand in the stupid rift until right before the orb hits me.
Well, the rift shouldn't be up. If you go to the corner, you'd be okay.
We
That's
gotta
where I
move
dropped
them,
mine.
move them really quickly for the Obelisk. They took out like a bunch of people.
Well, people should also pay attention with the obelisk are too, and line up. Range, especially.
Sure, for the first orb, the rift might not be up, but when that second one comes out, the decal's already on the platform, so I didn't realize it, but I was taking that stacking dot.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was up when you had it. Well, I guess, yeah, it would. It would be. Never mind.
Good job on getting away from the orbs, though, guys, and kiters, you did great. Getting them over there.
Yeah, the stuff I read said take them to the corners of their room. The rift will eventually clear them away anyway.
Yeah, all the videos I watched, they basically just rolled over and dropped them where the rift was, or moved them over. So, I mean,
I think instead I'm going to take it to not the rift, but close to the rift. Just I'm not going to stand in it this time.
Yeah, the point to get it near the rift is because it sucks in the floor thing. Like the crap leaves on the floor, the rift sucks it in. So
that's what I was talking about. He's gonna just move it over there and just.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody else is gonna badmouth him.
Mike's like, all right, everybody's ready.
True story.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my enemies. Can you face the shadows within your own soul and do it? Obliteration beckons.
Big one over near green.
Give in to your
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just melted those out.
Singularity.
Don't stand in the middle.
Oh, it's not good.
You're in the middle.
1.
Consume them all.
I got this one.
Who will save you now?
On red.
4, 3,
Yep, on red.
2,
Thanks.
1.
Who will share your fate?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate?
Need someone else on blue.
Who will save you now?
On green.
Singularity green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
How do we keep getting that?
Yeah, who the fuck is he?
Came in and hit me in the face.
Bellin can't keep fucking aggro, it seems.
Tracking this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Give in to your fears. Obliteration beckons. Consume them all.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get that ad back here.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
On blue.
Singularity on blue.
4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1.
Center.
5, 4, 3,
Again.
2, 1.
I'll taunt him back after.
Give in to your fears.
4,
Obliteration
2,
beckons.
1.
And I said it's not big.
4, 3,
There's one right underneath his feet, the big one.
Get foul up.
Can't.
2 minutes.
Never mind. Swipe.
What took you two out?
I think they both stood in
flame.
the big one.
When your own
No, the flame.
fears are made manifest, you will not yield. Fall into darkness.
So if you go back over the bridge, it still kills you.
Okay.
Well, it's a good sign when you hit exit game about 3 times before it actually worked.
That repair wheel is nice.
Nah, man, he's all about doing damage. He's not about tanking stuff.
I mean, we